You are now listening to the Gospel of Alex. Alex, drop those scriptures.
Why the fuck they gotta meet doggone qualifications to get certain people? It's because they don't have that. It's not because I'm saying so, y'all. It's because it don't freaking exist. The only ones who have some kind of almost inherent value are the ones who look good, and they got to live in certain places. It doesn't matter if a chick is a dime and she lives in the projects. A high value man don't give a fuck about her. He don't care about that. The dope boy in the hood, Mike. If you got a fine chick that lives in the trailer park, nobody cares about that. Unless you're going to let them come over there and smash it a little bit and leave. But that's about it. The value thing is brought up by geeks, losers, trash people. Women don't have value. They don't. They're not born with it.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. It is a 90-degree day here. It looks like we have officially skipped winter. The only East Coast state that seemed to really get slammed with winter this year was Buffalo. Alright, Buffalo was frozen. Buffalo was going through Ragnarok. But the rest of the country, it didn't seem like we got no snow on the East Coast, man. Maybe it's because it's hell on earth now. It was barely cold. This was the lightest winter ever. But I don't give a damn. It's hot now. The cheeks is about to be out now. The side boob is about to be out now, all right? And y'all make sure y'all strap it up because it's mating season. Y'all know when it get hot for humans, that's mating season. Everybody twerking around and jostling their breasts, and guys run around with their hoochie daddy shorts slinging the peen. All right, so just make sure y'all wrap it up. Don't you catch no STDs and STIs out here or make no unwanted babies. I done told y'all in my shorts, all those videos, these girls go around here with STDs talking about I found the cure to my herpes by drinking water. As if you can cure herpes, you can't. But that's neither here nor there, and it's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is the online trend of men trying to put into other men's heads that women have no value outside of their looks, that there's no intrinsic value, that there's no value to women. And it's cap, all right? And I quoted Captain Chaplips right there, all right? Captain Crackhead. He be coming online. Hold on, let me do my best Captain Crackhead impression. I wish I had some powder to put on my lips. Here we go. He be like this. Hey guys, y'all gotta understand, and I mentioned it in one of my older videos, women don't got no value. They ain't got no value, guys. Maybe, if they look good, you know, they look really good in the trailer park, don't let them hit a few times, then maybe they have some value, guys. But otherwise, guys, women ain't got no value. Doggone. Dude be talking like King of the Hill. Damn it, Bobby. Doggone. Man, I done told y'all, anybody online, man, who's over the age of 40, and they talking about being a dating coach, and they not talking about a marriage coach, they not talking about how to raise your kids, run your family, even if they MGTOW because they've been divorced. But a dating coach who's over the age of 40, you don't got no business listening to him. He done failed that life. No way should you still be a dating coach at 40-something years old. You should be doing something way more productive with your time than that. But Captain Chaplips is not the only one who makes that claim, all right? I've heard Fresh and Fit say the same thing. I've heard a lot of people in those red pill manosphere spaces echo the sentiments that women have no value outside their looks. And guys, that is cap. In which I would like to point out, it's interesting that Fresh and Fit would even say that women have no value because Fresh and Fit have no show without women. And that's not me hating, that's just being real. Women have no value outside of their looks. Okay, well, their looks is why your channel's popping. Because you can go and look at their channel and look at the views that their channel gets in the super chats, that their channel gets in the videos where it's just Myron or it's just Fresh, or in the videos where it's just both of them and there's no women, and then compare that to the views that they get, the donations that they get, the super chats that they get when they have the women on the shows, the bimbos using their bodies. Women bring value to the space. Half you dudes don't have a show without women. Let it breathe, run it back. Half these dudes don't have a show without women. Kevin Samuels wouldn't be Kevin Samuels if it wasn't for women. Women just showing up at your place of business, just showing up in your video, is bringing value to you. What are y'all talking about? When Kevin Samuels was talking to the men, trying to get y'all to put on some cologne so y'all ain't stink, trying to get y'all to wash y'all ass and wear suits and work on y'all style, y'all wasn't trying to hear it. In the words of Jay-Z, I dropped Prophecy on my first joint, they all lamed out. Didn't really appreciate it till the second one came out. Shot Esther name out. Put Jigga on top. Sell another million off the top. Soon as he said, you know what? I ain't even talking to y'all no more. I'm going to talk about the women, how to get high value men. His channel took off. Women intrinsically brought value to that channel because other women came to debate him and or to learn how to get a high value man, and men watched. Why? Because women were there. Women's presence alone in your business, on your video, in your movies, in your life, just their presence, just based off of their being there, existing, is bringing value to you. So how the hell can you say women don't got no value? But let's go deeper. Women have tons of value outside of their looks. If a woman doesn't have any value to you, and this is the early gym, if a woman presents no value to you, if a woman doesn't have any value to you, it's because of you. It's your fault. In the words of my man Patrice O'Neal, everything is your fault. Because a woman's only going to give you what you demand. Women match energy. They are followers by nature. That's one of their superpowers that we're about to get into, right? If you know how to use it. But they are followers and submissive by nature, even when it seems like they aren't. Women know who to try. Women know who to play with. Women know who they can bring nothing to the table to, or just spread their legs out and say that's what they bring to the table to. And they know who they can't. They know who they have to be supportive of, who they have to cook for, who they have to clean for, right? And who they have to help out, and who they don't. And at the end of the day, if you're one of the dudes who run around the space talking about some, you just want a young, fertile women who look good, then that's all they're going to present. And that's your fault. If women hear you saying you just want a fit dime who's young, then that's what you're going to get. A fit dime who's young and does nothing. And you're going to have to hire a maid to do everything she's supposed to be doing while she's getting her back blown out by the UPS man, the milkman, the Amazon man, the plumber, whoever else is coming to the crib, while your ass is working to pay for her to live, pay for the kids to live, and pay for the nanny or the maid to come and do her damn job. But if you really stand on your masculine square and women see you as a prize and value, they bring plenty of value to the table. Now, here's the thing. I remember I told this story before. A lot of this is going to be stuff that I've told before, but it's a lot of new subscribers. Y'all might not have heard this. Do y'all know there's no Cooper Kupp without Anna Kupp? Who is Anna Kupp? Super Bowl champion. I think he was Super Bowl MVP, but I don't really remember. But if he wasn't, he should have been. He definitely should have been, because the Rams don't win that Super Bowl without him. Cooper Kupp's wife, Anna Kupp. There's no Cooper Kupp without Anna Kupp. Why? Because Cooper was trying to balance working to take care of himself with playing football. He got with Anna. Anna seen the potential in him. Mind you, all right, Cooper Kupp didn't go to no Power 5 Division I school. All right, he could have easily been looked over, but Anna said, baby, you focus on football. I believe in your dream. I'm going to hold you down on the back end. And she worked 2 jobs so he could focus solely on football. Not only did he go on to make the NFL, he married her ass and became one of arguably the best wide receivers in the NFL. But y'all trying to tell me women have no value, right? Ryan Coogler. If you don't know who Ryan Coogler is, y'all know I make films. So, of course, I know who he is. He's a film director. He's directed Fruitvale Station. He directed The First Creed, directed Black Panther 1 and 2. In my opinion, the only mid-movie he made was Black Panther 2. Everything else was fantastic. There's no Ryan Coogler without his wife, because his wife brought him Final Draft, which he used to write his first script on, which later made him into the man he is today. But y'all trying to tell me women don't have value. That's what y'all trying to tell me. Going back to women being naturally submissive and matching energy. Now, I did a whole video on this. Go back and check out that video, because it's one of my best videos for you new people who haven't seen it. But women make better business partners than men. Why? Because women are naturally submissive and women are more supportive, as I just showed you, than men are. If you can get a woman to buy and see, everyone thinks of submission as just sex. And this is another gym. It's not. Women are submissive by nature. It's not just sex. Why do y'all think women do better in school typically than boys do? Because women, if you have the prestige and the accolades and the history to show you deserve respect, or you know what you're doing or you're talking about, women have no problem submitting to you, following your lead, and doing what you're asking them to do. Men naturally want to rebel and be the leaders and be the top dogs. Even if it's a beta male, that natural rebelliousness, and I ain't about to listen to you, I'm going to do my own thing. Kind of like Simba and the Lion King. Zazu was trying to tell him what to do. He's like, I don't got to listen to you. I'm the king. He pushed him out the way. That's men. Right? So you're going to have a harder time no matter what type of man you're dealing with. It'll be easier with a beta male, but still, no matter what type of man you're dealing with, you're going to have a harder time getting them to follow your program and listen and submit to whatever authority you're putting in. This is why women do better in school, because they follow the teacher's lead. Okay, and there's other things that go into it too. Like, for example, women are more prone to do things that are safe, where they're sitting down and they're writing and they're in a safe environment. Men kind of like to move around and be active. But generally, it also goes into listening to directions, following the teachers, getting things done in a timely fashion. Women are better at that type of stuff, guys. They are. This isn't even an opinion. This is a fact, right? So I'm saying that to say, as a result of all that, women also make better employees, which I talked about in that video. And I supported it with other entrepreneurs' opinions, including but not limited to Damon Dash, where they told you you'd be better off with a team of women working for you than a team of men. Why? Because they're going to work hard. They're not going to challenge what you're saying. If they believe in your business plan and your model and you, they're going to follow it and put their heart and soul into it, because they're going to want to see you win. This is why I say y'all think of submission in terms of just sexual relationships. No, if a woman sees you have a good business plan, they will put their heart and soul into trying to make you a success. In that same video, I showed clips where when I was starting off my videography company, women said, I'm going to come and do a video and photo shoot for you for free, just because I want to see you win. When I was starting my YouTube channel, my first subscribers were women from Instagram, from Twitter, stuff like that. I just want to see you win. I believe in what you're doing. The first super thanks I ever got from a woman, the first one to ever book me for financial consultation through the internet, was a woman. All right? The first one to ever book me for relationship advice and to help her channel grow was a woman. This is me being real. Baby girl, before she was even baby girl, before I even really knew her, was time-stamping every single video I made on her own for free, just because she thought that my logic was great and she wanted to do what she could to help it get out there. I'm saying all this to say, women will support you. You don't even have to pay them a lot of the time. I didn't pay that girl to do that video shoot. I just knew I wanted to make movies and I wanted to use my camera equipment to make money in the meantime. I said, I need something to show people what I can do and get my skills out there. She said, I'll do the video photo shoot with you. Next thing you know, I got a movie on Amazon. You guys got to understand, all my logos designed by women. The logo for this channel was designed by a woman. My man's did the graphic, but she put the design together and the idea together. My logo for my company's designed by a woman. Even if it was just as simple as you should make these colors or move this here. Designed by a woman. So when you guys say women have no value, in what way? If a woman's in your crib cooking you a nutritious meal, and again, if you've been following this channel for a while now, you know women cook me nutritious meals all the time, rather than my girlfriends or rather we're just dating. How is that not valuable? If she's cleaning for you, how is that not valuable? If she's offering you her womb so you can plant seeds that's going to stampede the globe, how the hell is that not valuable? If a woman's presenting no value to you, it's because she sees no value in you. And it's because you don't have enough masculinity to demand value from her. We talk all the time about how women are chaotic, right? Because I know some people are going to say, Alex, but women are chaotic and they cause trouble and they're all over the place and da-da-da-da-da. And that's true. I'm not going to say that that's not true. Right? I'm not going to go too deep into religion and spirituality because I don't want to lose some of y'all, but I'm just going to say this. When there was the split, right, and we became two separate sexes, men kept mostly the order, women took the more free will, chaotic side. All right, you guys got to understand, without women, there's no free will. That's a longer story, but there's a reason Eve ate the apple. It was kind of a good and a bad thing at the same time. All right, like again, I don't want to get too off track of this, but women represent creativity, freedom, free will, right? And that automatically, the downside of that is chaos. There's going to be some chaos to someone doing whatever they want to do or doing what they feel like doing, right? But there's chaos to order too, because what's the downside of order, right? The positive side of order is logic, control, a system, right? But the downside of order is you can be controlling, which could lead into abusiveness at multiple levels, especially if someone's deciding not to follow your plan of control. Just like the negative side, the positive side, right, of a woman's chaos is her creativity, her freedom. This is why women are usually good at art. They're usually good at writing. They usually express themselves better in writing. They're usually very good at dancing, things of that nature, expression, right? But the negative side, like I said, is when you do it, whatever you want to do, whenever you feel like doing it without really thinking about it, yeah, it can turn into chaos. But again, and I used this analogy before, but I want to use it again because it's a dope analogy and it's a simple one. What does Sonic have to use to become supersonic? He has to harness the power of what? The Chaos Emeralds. And then that takes him to his highest level, to his highest form. See, a masculine man who's balanced on all fronts, right? Balanced in his masculinity, all right? He has the ability to protect. He has the ability to provide. He has a plan that can perpetuate real leadership. All right, what you can do as a man when you have all that, you can harness the power of those Chaos Emeralds, and you go Super Saiyan like Goku, or supersonic, essentially. You become a more superior version of what you already are. Because at a woman's best, she's love, she's support. You find the right woman and y'all link up, y'all unstoppable. I said it before and I'll say it again. You find your twin flame, nothing can stop y'all mission. She's only going to help you, but you have to become a real man first. If all you're thinking about is sex, that's all she's going to reward you with. If all you're worried about is how good she looks, that's all she's going to bring. But when you're a real man and you realize there's way more to women than that, that's when you get you an executive wife. That's when you get you a wife who's running a business while you're out all day and the kids are at school. And you out grinding and she's bringing in money, running her business. That's the wife who take all your calls, set all your appointments, remind you of all your appointments, make your doctor's appointments, make the doctor's appointments for the kids, make sure you got a lunch ready for when you go to work, make sure you got dinner when you come home, make sure everything's clean, make sure the kids getting help with their homework. All right, all while still looking good for you and being feminine, nurturing, caring, and a peace star in the bedroom. She can do all of that. She can bring endless amounts of value to you in multiple ways. Any dude telling you women have no value is a loser. And what he really means to say is, I can't get value out of women because I'm a loser. That's what he really means to say. Because any real dude to tell you, listen, you could be a broke bum and get a woman to take care of you. Now, is it going to last? No. But if you're a good enough man, you can get back on your feet in that time. They will 100% do that. 100%. When a woman's locked in, when you get her here, she has endless value. There's nothing she can't or won't, for that matter, do to help you out. I'm tired of dudes coming out here. You're already talking. Let's be honest. Most of the time when you do dating advice on this platform, right? You give relationship advice. The majority of the guys you're going to run into. Now, some of the guys aren't like that. That's a lot of dudes in the elite fleet who get plenty of women, right? And they just look for extra game tips, or they just watch because it's entertaining, or to pick up on some information they might not know, or to catch up on some stories, right? But most of the people you talk to whenever you do this, these are dudes who are already struggling. They're already having problems with women. They're already having issues with women. And the last thing you should tell dudes in a place like this is that, well, women have no value besides their looks. And a lot of dudes only tell y'all that to make y'all feel better about the fact, well, it's okay that I don't get any women because they have no value anyway. But that's not the way you should go about it. Instead, you should be having someone who could teach you how to bask in your full masculinity so that you can unlock all the value, all the power, all the support that naturally comes with femininity. Instead of pretending that there is none, because they don't know how to teach you how to be a real man. And they don't know how to teach you to vet. They don't know what to tell you to put you in position to find a real woman. They don't even know what a real woman is. They can't find one. There's too many dudes who's divorced. There's too many dudes who not married. There's too many dudes who not in a relationship. There's too many dudes who ain't never had no woman submit to them in any way, shape, or form out here projecting their bitterness. They're losing this onto you guys. It don't gotta be like that. It don't. Women have plenty of value, even more value than I listed in this video. And I listed a lot, but this would be like an hour if I was to go on and on and on and on and on about the things that they did. Notice in this entire video, I didn't say anything about sex. Well, I did say they'd be a personal peace star, but that's just their job if they're your girl or your wife, right? That's just one of their jobs. But I didn't say anything about their body. I didn't even say anything about their look, because that's surface level. Is that one of their values? Yes, but that's very surface level. It's like I told you guys before. Having sex with a woman is not even unlocking 10% of her potential. That's easy. They get horny too. No. When you got that woman executively helping you get to the next level, really buying in, fully submitting to your plan, and again, doesn't even have to do nothing with sex. She can just think you have a great channel and submit to doing what she can to make your channel better. Or you have a great business plan and submit to doing what she can to help your business plan work. Rather that's doing a free photo shoot. Rather that's being one of the first people to subscribe. Rather that's being one of the first people to book a consultation. Does not matter. And any man who's really basked in his masculinity will tell you the same thing I'm telling you. They'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you, guys. So don't let nobody fill your head with that propaganda. Women have plenty of value. Unlock your masculinity so you can unlock the value in their femininity. It's that damn simple. I am Alex and I am out. Peace.